Hello, I just want to share very quickly some tips with you. Those kind of times that you feel quite emotional and you almost feel like you're confused. You suddenly begin to forget many of the things that you wanted to do, tasks that you wanted to do. This will really apply more to believers who are really finding it difficult to be very, very productive in their day. What I will advise you, oftentimes when that happens, is because we have not commanded, we haven't prayed. But when that even happens, what I would advise you to do is spend more time praying in the spirit. Spend more time praying in the spirit. Don't let your emotions take the better part of you. Spend time praying in the spirit. Don't keep quiet. That's not the time to want to engage yourself with something that could keep you busy. No, that's not going to make you productive. That's the time to spend time praying in the spirit. And you know what you begin to notice as you begin to pray in the spirit? You begin to suddenly have retrieve all those things, all those tasks, all those things that you wanted to do that you couldn't really figure out in your mind. Of course, what makes people sometimes feel almost sad or depressed, as you may put it, is because there are things they want to do but they can't just remember, or sometimes they get overwhelmed. Sometimes I understand you can get overwhelmed by many things you want to do that you don't even know which to do first. Is that okay? When that begins to happen, so that you don't just crash, spend time praying in the spirit, and things will begin to just distill into your spirit, man. You begin to filter things out. You begin to then, what I would advise you to do is, as you begin to pray in the spirit, have a note pad beside you, or you have your notebook on your phone, and begin to write those tasks down. Because guess what? As you begin to pray in the spirit, the Holy Spirit will begin to bring all those tasks back to your mind, and you begin to jot them down back in your notebook. And of course, I don't need to tell you that after the Holy Spirit has brought them to your remembrance, you should act on every of those tasks and execute them. Is that okay? This is just for someone who is struggling to be productive. Spend time praying in the spirit, and all of the tasks you wanted to do, they will start coming back as you begin to pray. Holy Spirit begin to bring them to your remembrance. I hope this helped someone.